Good morning, everyone, and to my fellow researchers. I am Professor Maybe Dela Cruz, faculty of the College of Education of West Visayas State University. It is a privilege to present to you our study entitled Exploring the Role of Teachers in Promoting Peace. So together with my co-researchers, we have Dr. Bernadette B. Hanay, Dr. Reggie F. Palmos, Professor Rosini Monsalud, Dr. Dita Slige, Professor Kay Cilia, and Ms. Lalaine Barabona. According to Mahatma Gandhi, if we are to teach real peace in this world, and if we are to carry on a real war against war, we should have to begin with the children. Children can be a powerful agents of change when given the chance to succeed. Learning about peace is a perfect chance for young children to build peaceful environment. Peace education is important for everyone, but particularly for children who are still building their identity and the values that they hold. When we teach children to be peaceful, we allow them to be a positive role model for adults around them. Early childhood education is a crucial time for developing skills and capabilities needed for peacemaking, peacekeeping, and peace building. Learning about peace is a perfect chance for young children to build peaceful environments. The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals of SDG 2013 to 2015 includes the SDG 4 quality education and SDG 16 for peace, justice, and strong institutions. In transforming our world, the UN Sustainable Development Goal is a blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all, and that includes SDG 4, which is on quality education, where it aims to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. For the SDG 16, which is on peace, justice, and strong institutions, which is to promote peaceful and inclusive societies for sustainable development, provide access to justice for all, and build effective, accountable, and inclusive institutions at all levels. So ECE is a time where foundations for future development are laid across all domains. The early years of life are considered as the prime time for brain development, which can affect a child's social capacities, critical to preconditions necessary for peace. It is suggested by many educators that if peace education is incorporated in early childhood experiences, it can be very significant in building a child's later capacities for peace, such as empathy, emotional regulation, and behavioral control, which will prove to be important pieces. In the Philippines, Executive Order 570, otherwise known as institutionalizing peace education in the basic education curriculum, was implemented. That's why teachers have the greatest responsibility in building a nation. They act as mirrors of future generations in the form of students and an effective element of establishing peaceful atmosphere. The teacher's primary role is to help students become human beings, motivated to fulfill their true potential, not for their own benefit, but for the betterment of the society. Early childhood educators can be instrumental in building those capacities. Teaching of peace comes in different ways. Teachers speaking about peace on children, building a vocabulary of peace, as well as providing peacemaking experiences such as games and activities that emphasizes shared decision making and cooperation. Many studies suggested that teachers and parents provide environments that incorporate peacemaking on a daily basis. The activities and experiences could focus on solving problems, tolerance, forgiveness, and negotiation. So the objectives of the study are the following. First, explore the peace concepts and the peaceable practices of kindergarten teachers. Number two, identify the best practices used in teaching peace concepts. For the methodology, we used qualitative research, specifically narrative inquiry. Narrative inquiry is a model to reveal meanings people assign to their experiences by Polkinghorne 2000. Narrative inquiry uses stories to understand social patterns, stories from the informants, and the stories created by researchers from information that they gather from informants are at the heart of the narrative inquiry. Participants of this study were 15 early childhood education teachers enrolled in Masters of Education in early childhood education of West Visayas State University Graduate School from school year 2022 to 2023. So these are the private and the public kindergarten teachers handling children ages 3 to 5 years old. For the data gathering procedure, we have the phase 1, which is the preparatory. We secured an approval from the officers in charge to conduct the study. And the researcher also gave a consent form for the participants. So these participants were purposely chosen by the researcher. To observe the principle of confidentiality with respect to the participants' lives, the researcher gave a consent form for the participants. However, they are willing to disclose their identity because they believe that they are honored being kindergarten teachers and are willing to share their knowledge, especially their practices inside the classroom. An interview guide was used as an instrument and was validated by the experts. For the data gathering, data were gathered through an in-depth interview through Google Meet or Zoom. A focal group discussion or FGD was employed to gather the data needed. For the data analysis, we use thematic analysis by Braun Clark 2006 because it is a very useful framework for conducting the analysis. We followed the 6-phase guide, and in this research, the researchers delved into the teacher's peace concepts and best practices in teaching peace concepts young children. Transcriptions of the interviews were analyzed using qualitative analysis software, which is the NVivo. So here are the results of our study. For the objective 1, explore the peace concepts and the feasible practices of kindergarten teachers. We come up with the following themes. For the theme 1, we have peace is freedom. For theme 2, we have peace is unity among individual. For theme 3, peace is having positive outlook in life. And for the theme 4, peace is harmony, love, and understanding. For objective number 2, we identify the best practices used in teaching peace concepts. So we come up with the following themes. For the theme 1, a welcoming classroom. For theme 2, cultivate peace through daily routines. Theme 3, taking time to play. And for theme 4, play as a vehicle of peace. So in conclusion, the study reveals that the kindergarten teachers' concepts of peace are reflected in these themes. Peace is freedom. Peace is unity among individuals. Peace is having positive outlook in life. Peace is harmony, love, and understanding. The practices that teachers employ in their classroom to teach concepts of peace are categorized according to themes. A welcoming classroom, cultivate peace through daily routines, taking time to talk, and play as a vehicle of peace. So based on the results of our study, we come up with the following recommendations. First, the Department of Education may be made fully aware of the importance of early education by continuously training and empowering early childhood education professionals in the subject of peace education. The early childhood education professionals, who are the prime reason of this study, for they may be more cognizant of the integration of peace education within their classroom and the curriculum. Peace advocates and researchers may need to continue to work together to constantly conduct research related to peace education and the early childhood education. A peace-integrated early childhood education curriculum may be crafted to assist early childhood educator professionals and other teachers as well to integrate and include peaceable activities suited for young children. So these are our references in our study. So that would be all. Thank you so much and mabuhay.